up, sunshine? It is Jav again. Do you see my eyes? Those are my disappointed eyes. My chest hairs are disappointed too. You don't deserve to see them. Anyway, other than not at all knowing how you're doing, how are you? I should stop right now and see. Maybe you did post a video. Hold on. You didn't. For the Win is 100% happening. It's not going to look as great as we want because originally Brandon was going to film it, but his business of doing wedding videos and stuff is really taken off, so he doesn't really have the time to do this stuff. So Kelsey and I are going to film it, but that's okay. The script is getting finalized right now. We have the cast down, which is very exciting. We met with a comic book store and got the scheduling down. We're doing Mondays and Saturdays while they're open. So, could be cool, could suck. We'll see. We're shooting to have at least episode 1 done by the first Saturday in May, which I don't know exactly what day that is, but that is Free Comic Book Day. Actually, I can tell you right now. The 7th. That is Free Comic Book Day, and the guy who owns the comic book store says he gets about 200 people in on Free Comic Book Day. And I started thinking, like, wait a minute, 200 people? They would probably watch a show about, comic books that is filmed in their local comic book store. So what we're going to do is release like a special 2-day sneak preview for them. Like, I'll unlock it on YouTube for Saturday and Sunday, and then lock it back up, and then open it again on Wednesday for everyone else to see it. Because Wednesdays are the days that they're going to release it, which means tentatively we're hoping May 11th is the day that we're actually starting for the Win. So that'll be exciting. By the time you get here, we will be done filming. So sad, but it'll be airing, which is kind of sad because I was really hoping that there'd be something we could squeeze you in for and film it on. That because we're filming, like I said, Monday and Saturdays, and you're going to be here on a Saturday, and the thing at Disney is on Friday, so we got all Saturday free. So I was thinking, because I have a group of nerds that meet, and I was like, Chris should be one of them. Not necessarily ruling that out. Something we can think about. Are you interested? Possibly, if I can... Yeah, that's going to be cutting it real close. I'm looking at the calendar, but... let me toy with your thought. Are you possibly interested with being in something, if we can? Something kind of creepy happened today. I was at work in Tampa, and we were on an extreme, I don't know what they call it, but a tornado watch. Not a warning, so none had touched down yet, but there were tornado watches, and there were water spouts. I don't know what those are. But Tampa Bay is real close to my job. So we had to evacuate our work for a little bit. That was freaky. That's never happened to me before. I didn't know. I honestly, legitimately did not know tornadoes are here in Florida. So actually, I'm not gonna lie. That scared the crap out of me today. But no one else was freaking out, so I thought I don't want to be the newbie that's freaking out. So I didn't say anything. And apparently, it was fine. It was all good. It went away, but it was really creepy there for a while. So. Survived my first tornado watch and got evacuated from work for the first time ever. Exciting and scary. Keep thinking about Florida. I don't know how much money you're going to bring, and you don't have to say it in the video or anything like that, but I assume you're not bringing a ton of money, but I don't know what else you want to do. I don't know if you just plan on hanging out the whole time or if there's other stuff you wanted to see, if you wanted to go to Gator World, which is $25 to get in, or if you want, which I really want, to go to the arcade that Disney has, because I wanted to do that for my birthday, but a lot of the rides are motion rides, and Kelsey can't really do any of those. So, and it's $40 to get in, but it's insane arcade, 4 stories. All the games are huge, fun, awesome stuff. So, that's $40. I'd like to do that, stuff like that. So think about kind of what you want to do. If you want to look up online, look up Tampa and Orlando. Those are kind of the stuff around us. and see what you think looks fun. I think I may have a celebrity crush, and I'm not really sure how to feel about it. As you know, my current celebrity crush is Ben Affleck. And this would be a pretty big deal because I haven't had a female celebrity crush in several years. But I don't know how I feel about it. Here, let me explain why. I had a dream last night. I was sitting in a classroom. Megan Fox was behind me. It's not Megan Fox. She was behind me. And her and I were talking. Like, just friendly stuff, whatever. Michael Allen was there. And him and I kept talking to about, like, nerdy video game stuff. In front of Michael Allen, directly parallel to me, was Olivia Wilde. Here's her picture in case you don't know who I'm talking about. And she kept trying to talk to me and being like, kind of sarcastically, like calling me baby, and I'd be like, so Mike, and kept talking to Mike. Or she'd be like, man, I'm so bored tonight. I wish I had something to do. Are you doing anything? And I was like, nope. And she's like, man, I wish I could do something. And I was like, yeah, so Mike. And then after a while, she was like, Jeremy, I'm just going to go ahead and say this to you. And I was like, yes. And she was like, I'm trying to see if you want to hang out tonight. And I was like, really? She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I can recognize that this is lame that you had to tell me that, but thank you. And I was like, what do I do now? And she was like, well, you can put your number in my phone. And I was like, kids still do that? And she was like, oh yeah, it's all the rage. And I was like, all right. So I take her phone and I'm putting it in, and the teacher, played by Alex Trebek, is like, Jeremy? And I was like, hold on, Teach, I'm putting my number in her phone. And he was like, well, in that case, continue. And then Kelsey woke me up. Lifes. But I've been thinking about that all day, and I have this weird feeling inside of me, like, it kind of reminds me of that first, inkling of when you see a girl and you kind of like her, and the first time you talk with her and you're flirting with her, and you get that funny little feeling inside of you, and you're like all giddy and happy, and you can't wait to see her again. I kind of feel that way right now about Olivia Wilde. And I can't even tell if I think she's hot or not, but I think that's the appeal. I think it's because she doesn't strike me as, like, hot. Like, a lot of guys still think Megan Fox is hot. Sure, I guess, but Olivia Wilde looks like a girl that I would have really liked if we knew each other in high school. Or, afterwards or whatever. She's got, I don't know, she's kind of weird looking, but maybe that's why. I mean, I know she's no blonde chick from Chuck, but I don't know. So I have these weird, fun butterfly feelings, and like I find myself wanting to Google her image, which I did at work once, and I have these fun little feelings. So I think this is a Hollywood crush. I think it's legitimate. So there you go. I've always wanted a female Hollywood crush. Maybe now everyone will stop thinking I'm gay. Here's my idea. Okay, I realize you work a Monday through Friday job. You've got kids, you got a wife, you go to church. I realize for people like you, Mondays suck. I forgot that because I don't have Monday. I don't work on Mondays. I in fact only work like 4 days a week. And I always have Mondays off. So I started thinking, like, you know what, maybe Monday's not the best time for you because you've had a problem these last few weeks, posting on Monday. And I personally don't want these things to end because even though, sappy moment here, even though we're the furthest apart we've ever been, I actually feel like this is one of the closest we've ever been because, we're constantly talking and stuff like that. And I don't want this to end. So I'm thinking, what if we switch? I could take Mondays because I'm not doing anything on Mondays now. I will be filming on Mondays, but he closes at 7, so I'll have time to come home and record anyway. Plus, I can tell you how filming went and stuff. And maybe you could take Thursday or Wednesday or Friday or what. I mean, they don't have to be, equal days apart or anything like that. It's really just whatever works for you. So if you want to give up Mondays, I can take Mondays, and you can take another day. So tell me if there's another day that works better for you. Let me know if you want to switch, and I'll take Mondays from now on. Goodbye.